What is the relative age effect? The relative age effect is something that has been domineering the sporting industry for decades. According to Barnsley et al. 1985, the relative age effect is defined as the difference in age amongst students in the same grade grouping. In youth sport, we tend to categorise our teams by putting them into age groups. EK et al. 2020 translates birthdate into quartiles that are born in the same year. When older peers are overrepresented in a team, it is thought that the relative age is present. According to Bunin et al. 1981, through childhood and mid-adolescence, individuals who are born within the first quartile of the year, September to November, are associated with advantages in body size, fat-free body mass, and several components of physical fitness, including aerobic power, muscular strength, power, endurance, and speed. These children tend to be the coach's first pick, and the younger, less developed children are left behind. It can often be the same in other environments. Watty, Scower, and Baker 2015 say that it can lead to significant differences in social evaluations like grading in school or talent identification in sports. According to Barnsley, Thomas and Barnsley 1985, the advantages start from when a child is born shortly after the imposed cut-off date, compared to those born later in the year. In netball, your quartiles are shown September to November, which are usually your more bigger, more mature players. Quartile 2 are December-February, quartile 3 are March to May, and finally quartile 4 children are born from June to August, which are your younger, less developed children. Consequently, in most sports, an increased body size, power and strength are advantageous. Therefore, babies born in later quartiles are forgotten about and overlooked by their bigger, stronger teammates. Melina, 1994-1998. For some, this might seem like the right thing to do, as most sports coaches are very competitive. Nolan and Howell, 2010, said they will pick the first quartile children as consequently they will be much more successful compared to their younger counterparts in the same age group. Helzen, Starkles and Van Wickel 1998 say that the relative age can influence one's likelihood of being identified as talented. They also say that it may limit one's access to coaches and higher levels of training, especially those who are particularly younger. Delorme, Boiché and Raspaud 2010 say frequent failure and feelings of inferior experiences felt by athletes born in the later quartiles, also leading to lower perceptions of competence and self-worth. That leaves us with the relatively younger athletes dropping out of sport younger as they are exposed to too many negative experiences. Delorme et al. 2010, Limes, Baker, Horton, Watty and Weir 2015. So where does that leave us? Undermined sports opportunities can reduce the amount of athletes we get going through the system. Just because they are not at that stage now does not mean they will never get there, and nor does it mean they won't be better than the rest. In fact, they will become much more successful due to the resilience they have gained over the years. Andronikos, Elumaro, Westbury and Martindale 2016, relative age effect decreases the likelihood of developing elite athletes as it reduces the amount of people in the pool of talent to choose from. So what can we do about it? Biobanding. According to Milana et al. 2019, biobanding is a recent attempt to accommodate maturity-associated variations among youth in sport. Instead of using chronological age, biobanding is a way of matching physical maturity across a team. However, the difference here is that there is a mixture of ages. Instead, athletes grouping bands or groups based on characteristics. This is a way of trying to fix this issue of relative age effects. Melina et al. 2019 said that it attempts to address inner individual differences in biological maturity status during adolescence. But is this the answer? Currently, there is no perfect fix for this problem. Other factors like early specialisation do not help the relative age effect, so please see the next video to understand why.